It is once again time for blueprints. I'm sorry, that was stupid. We're back, episode 7. Yeah, we've got a lot to uncover still. We found arguably more mysteries in the last episode than the entirety of like the middle part of the run from beginning to room 46. So yeah, there's still clearly a lot to uncover in this game, and I want to get back into it. So let's not waste any time, boot it up and get going. Day 32, I think it said. Day 32. What were we doing last time? I mean, gallery was an obvious one. I was hoping that some time away would help me process what those last 2 gallery images are. I don't really have any good guesses. Maybe one. My allowance, my money. Let's go do our outdoors. Schoolhouse. Was there? Oh wait, there was something about the final exam. I want to do the schoolhouse and see if I can get. I don't think there's actually anything in here I need, but it puts the classrooms in the draft pool. So that could be a fun change of pace. We haven't done the I don't really know what to do with them, but I was minorly spoiled from my buddy Hart, who told me there's like tests in each classroom. I don't know how they work, but he let slip that there were some tests, and the challenge out here that says pass the final exam kind of reinforces that. So I'm inclined to experiment. Oh, shovel and a key. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. And even though it's a dead end, like we're getting dark room out of the way now. Please don't be a dead end. Oh, that's about the perfect. That's like the best draw I could have gotten in terms of like door orientation. That rocks. Hell yeah. Okay, let's go here. This rocks less. It's dead end no matter what way I slice it. Okay, well, let's turn on utility closet and we can mess with these. Turn on garage, turn on dark room, turn off gym. I forget. I don't think turning off the keycard entry system. I can't remember if turning off the keycard entry system means that keycards let me in or if they were just gonna be blank. Didn't one of these have like a note in it? I thought one of these had. Oh, broken lever. Okay. If I ever get greenhouse, I might actually be able to finally do that. What does that say? Oh, I need a magnifying glass for that. I've seen that before. I just don't remember what it says. Library. Well, that's going to be useless. So I guess let's do courtyard. We're kind of boxing ourselves in today. Not off to a good start. That's all right. We got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Absolutely nothing in here. Game hates me. Don't normally give me something. I got the. I guess I got the shitty courtyard this time. Ballroom. When you enter, set my gems to 2. Well, yeah, sure. I'm gonna spend 2 to get in here. I don't think I've ever been in the ballroom before. This reflection just seems puzzle-like. Wait, sheet music! Sheet music! The last 2 pages! Under these stars, the dance is held, and to the floor we are compelled. Okay. So this would be... Ooh. No, go back, go back. Under is the first word. And the bold-faced one is R. First words on the sheet are compelled. The gowns glide on and music swells, and at the end, the clock strikes 12. What that means, only time can tell. 2 remain for one last dance and spin again around the clock hands. And as they turn, a second chance to rise above the falling sands, the true time lost in past romance. Okay, so we have the entire message. First words on the sheets are true message. Okay, so then the first words on these are find among the white trees under 2 stones. The white trees. What? White trees. Okay. I could go outside. This is nice. Oh, wait. Wait. In Eclipse Ball. 1952. That might be... Okay. So they're dancing. It does give us a year, which could be a safe code. Since it's got the whole 8 safes, crack, dates, gates, Bill Gates thing. I do have gems. I guess we'll do that. Not in love with our floor plan today. But I guess worst case, if we get boxed in, we just start exploring and searching for white trees. These ones are not white. They are green. I don't know where we would find white trees. I'm racking my brain trying to picture what outside looks like. Is there anything... Or in the... Let's do library and then... Did I put an order in? No. I don't know, dog. I've read all these. I guess let's get the history and see if anything... When we get it back, we'll see if anything jumps out to us. Nothing else in here, so... It says rare rooms can be... Okay, there's a classroom, and there's our gallery. This will be a dead end, but I want to do some classrooms. So... These are all the symbols and the colors. I remember this. First grade. The question is... Like this big old globe. How do I take the test? Because it gives me one. It's just not letting me do anything. Is there like a coloring set somewhere in here? Some markers? Anybody leave markers on their desk? They left dice on their desk. I'm gonna assume maybe I'll find something, or there's something back in the schoolhouse that I missed. I don't want to spend forever in here. Greenhouse. I want to draft greenhouse, but number 1, I don't have the gems, and number 2, I don't have the space for it. I would love to draft greenhouse though. Do this. Secret passage. Gymnasium would suck. Billiard room would suck. Secret passage is the only... And I don't have the gems, so let's re-roll. We'll do hallway because that'll get me into foundation. In foundation, we'll have 2 doors for me as opposed to 1. Technically 3. Actually, I want to see real quick. If I go down the elevator, I did put a key card in earlier. Is that still applicable? Is this door still open, or do I need the red key every time? Of course, I can't see right now. Okay, those lights are not lit up, and that is locked. Okay. Well, that sucks. Doesn't look like it used a step, though. So I'm going to need to get to the antechamber every time I want to go to the basement via that door. I think, based on the pretext of how everything else has worked, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say the bookshelf that we moved, that probably stayed moved. So I can probably get back into the basement from the other side if I go through the crypt via the boat. Where's this go? Man, this game really hates me today. Guess I'll take chapel. I'm not gonna go in yet. What about you? Use my key. Drawing room, great hall. I don't like great hall. We'll do drawing room. Fucker, okay. Corridor. Don't want to spend a key on... It's just gonna be so expensive burning through keys on... I guess I could have redrawn. Commissary can't get. Gym. I'll get the gym. I'm not really sure what I'm searching for right now. Terrace. Have I done terrace before? No, there's no shot I've been here. I do not remember this. There's a gem, a little teacup. I can see a statue of someone. Well, this is just kind of nice. Just kind of nice and cozy. I wonder if its placement relative to stuff is gonna matter at all. Like because of the elevation. I wonder if I put that like directly across from that statue. Oh, okay, that's a keycard door. If maybe it would do something. All right, we did church here. Let's go over here. I'm not smashing my boy. Don't worry, buddy. You're safe. Veranda. Yeah, why not? Because I don't have anything else to spend the points on. Get that. Smash this. Get a bunch of money. Holy moly, I got a lot of money. Metal detector. Why not? And then I think my only real play is to go back and turn off the keycard system and see if I can get Jim to open. Otherwise, this particular run might be cooked. Okay, we will turn off the keycard entry system and see what that does. This was a weird day. It felt like the house was trying to give me dead ends by turning into other rooms. Something definitely dinged, but it didn't ding that time. I don't know what that was about. Those footsteps mean something? Okay, so they go in, right? Kind of like right here, roughly. Then it veers down a little bit. I need to come up. I'm gonna go in a circle. And go this way. And then kind of back up here. And then it goes back out. Weird. I don't understand the footprints, but it seemed like it would be. Maybe I messed it up. Like when I heard that ding, maybe I needed to get it right. I mean, I can do this. Okay, nope. That's not gonna work. Okay, let's go outside and explore the grounds then. I have nowhere else I can go. I have no key card. I have no other options for storing items, combining items, buying items. So we are done exploring the house today, which is super disappointing. But what we can do is look for those white trees. We can at least see if they are something that is nearby. Are those the white trees? The like dead trees over there? They are white. under 2 stones. Never did. Okay, I'll go back in there too while I have steps. Just to see if anything jumps out to me. Okay. White trees. Under 2 stones. These 2 stones? Conservatory. You dug up a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add conservatory to your drafting pool? Why wouldn't I? Yes. Oh, hell yeah. We love secret rooms. Secret rooms mean more puzzles. More puzzles means more blueprints. All right, let's go check out that mystery sci-fi room that I've never figured out what to do with. Blackbridge Grotto. As far as I can tell, there's nothing with these. This is a regular terminal. Okay, that's not admin. No idea what the admin code is. I can move this thing around. Microchip looks like it might be plugged in somewhere. But I don't think, yeah. Can't plug it into any of the others. IOO. All right, let's end day. Not the best day, but we did solve the music note puzzle. So that's good. That conservatory looks like it might be an interior room. Like an interior green room. That could be an interesting development. And because the only other one I know about is Cloister. Pretty sure. Tool shed, root cellar, altar. Give me tool shed. The tools are just too useful right now. What's the other one that I get? Oh, sledgehammer. I see it on the wall. There it is. Okay, sledgehammer metal detector. Sledgehammer. I used to get really excited about sledgehammer. I haven't found its usefulness to be quite there yet. Maybe its usefulness is in combining it with something else. But I don't know. Take a hallway, get a free key. Also not had any way to get keys at the beginning of the day. Servant's quarter. That's not good to pull right now. We'll take parlor. Do this real fast. Okay. One of the other statements is false. Well, that is an objectively true. Well, no, because if this is the liar, one of the other boxes contains a gem, TBD. If you replace the word one in the other 2 statements with both, they will both be false. Okay. Both of the other statements are false. If this is telling the truth, then that could still be true. If it's a lie, both of the other... Wait. If this is true, and I say both are false, that is a lie. So therefore, this is a lie. One of the other boxes contains the gems. One of the other statements is false. That is a true statement. If this is true and that's false, I think it has to be white. And this could be a really stupid line of thinking. I don't know. Neither of these have to do with the location of the gems, which means either this one is lying and it contains the gems, or this is a complete and total crapshoot and there is no way to 100% know which box has it. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one since it's the only one that if I said it's false, it contains the gems. Holy crap, that worked. Let's go. There's nowhere else it could have been 100% of the time. Now, that doesn't mean that the puzzle doesn't work that way. But the other clues were kind of just like red herrings. There's got to be something more in this room. There are too many things in this room to not have anything. West Wing Hall. Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? Let's get it. Did I write down specifically? Is it in my notes? 1983, right? That's when... Yeah. Clara Epson passed in 1983. We gotta keep that date in mind, too. Garage, chapel, bedroom. We'll do that. Garage probably would have been the right call, honestly. Get the keys, but I just want more. I want more doors. It's gonna give me garage again, right? No, okay. Well, I guess we'll take courtyard. More doors is more doors. Is more doors. Shovel. Okay, now shovel has actually proven to be useful. And a key back, so it's not completely terrible. And a rock, even better. Locksmith. I don't have enough money for locksmith right now. I don't know if it would really give me anything good. And I could buy a key. The fact that, oh my god. This is rank 7. This is rank 8, just casually doing the entire run. Why not? We'll just screw it. We'll get all the way up to rank 9. I have no bedroom, so that'll be worthless. Maid's chamber. No, we'll take commissary. You selling anything good in here? What do you got today? Banana gems, set of gems. Okay. I don't have enough money for it. It's going to be locked, right? Yeah. Not yet. We're not going to use that key yet. You're locked. I figured as much. We'll just draft any doors that we can. What do you need? What is this? Country stew pie. Boiler room. I don't think we eat that quite yet. Soon. But not quite yet. Because there's a not insignificant chance I could get boiler room. I'm going to save my key. There's doors that don't need keys right now. There's got to be. Yep, there we go. Bedroom down, nook. Get another key. And this will give us library. Lame that that's locked. Library. Ooh. Ooh, key. Thank you. At least you replaced the one that you use. Just the history of Arindia 1. Now, there's nothing in this that is jumping out at me. That's the note. We've got it if we need it. I don't expect to need it right now, though. Bookshop. Books for sale. Oh. Hello. This is kind of cozy. This is nice. Is this another new one? Oh, what's a... Oh, shit. Reddington Herald. A new clue sold out in hours. It should come as no surprise that the latest book from local author Marion Marigold is breaking literary records and making headlines even in absentia. The release of her new book, A New Clue, comes only 14 months after the distressful report of the author's mysterious and unexplained disappearance. Okay, hold on. That was... She disappeared 14 months later. So that would be 1988. Her current publisher has issued a statement debunking the conspiracy theories surrounding the book's recent announcement, stating, "The writing of the book was completed and well into editing stages many months before the disappearance." In addition, the publisher has revealed that all of the proceeds from the first edition sales of A New Clue will be going to Lasting Hope, a nonprofit organization that aims to provide resources and intel in investigations of missing persons. Still, the timing and conveniently mysterious title of Marigold's third book has left many cynics denouncing the book and her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. Detective Bon Margol, who many theorize may have been the inspiration for A New Clue, was quoted saying only that the book was unintentionally accurate. Regardless of their opinions, fans, pundits, and cynics alike were standing together, elbow to elbow in bookshop queues this morning, eager to get their hands on what may very likely be the last words ever published by the missing author. Huh. Good old Bon Margol back at it. So what are you selling? Oh my god, these are so expensive. History of Arindia first edition. Oh, there's a... Ooh, that's got to be the unredacted version. A New Clue. We can get that too. The Curse of Blackbridge. Oh, these are going to be... Realm and Rune. I assume this is the same one as downstairs, but not destroyed. Which I'm not that stressed about purchasing. Drafting Strategies Volume 4 and... Okay. We got to save up some money. We got to save up some money. Oh, that's big. Oh, that's super big. There's money. I love that. Where are we going? What are my options here? I'll take the gym. Really? Sassy ass game. Really? You're gonna keycard me to rank 3? This game is pissed at me. I don't know what I did. The game is angry at me today. I need an observatory. Maybe that shitty ass star sign is still in effect until I draw a new one or something. Because damn. We're doing this so we can dig. It's worth the gem trade-off. It might give me... Please give me something. Not an old shoe. I don't want an old shoe. I can smash you. This at least will pay out something. Okay, dice and money. That's enough money to buy one of those drafting strategy books. I do have a meal waiting for me too. I need to remember that. Okay, digging sucked, but at least I got a box. I want to do Secret Passage because I want to see if I can get that conservatory. I don't know if I will. Courtyard patio. Dang. Guess we'll take patio. I guess I could have re-rolled that. Whatever. If it's an interior one, maybe it specifically doesn't want to be on an exterior section. Workshop. Ooh. Yeah, we'll do workshop. What do you got? Oh, compass. I like that. Okay, what can we combine here? Metal detector compass? Nope. Sledgehammer shovel? No. Metal detector sledgehammer? No. Compass? No. Metal detector and shovel work. What else can we do? Shovel, compass. The dowsing rod. Or a detector shovel. Okay. Even though I'm going to lose my shovel in the process of this, I want to see what the dowsing rod is. I don't think I've ever done this one before. Yeah, I definitely have never done this one before. While drafting, dowsing rod points towards rooms that may contain more items than usual. That could be nice. Okay. Dowsing rod. It's pointing towards store. Well, yeah, of course. It's the fucking storeroom. Let's redraw. Guest bedroom. Particularly want that. I'm gonna do bedroom anyways. Okay, that was, these fingers were in the foyer. Was that what the room was called? All of a sudden, I'm suspicious of the fingers. What do you got for me? Lab. None of these are gonna join anything. You're saying lab would have more than storeroom? I'll play ball. We'll see what we get. What do you? Better have something cool for me. With a battery pack and the key card and what the? Okay. Okay. Thank you, dowsing rod. I'll never question you again. I will never question you. Okay, let's run an experiment. Do I have anything that has to do with key cards? While drawing, if you draw... Okay, while drafting, if you draw a drawing room, spread dirt on the driveway. Permanently add 1 gold to your... Ooh, I like that. I like that. Ooh. Each time you unlock it, bypass a security door. Yes. I'm going to make a very bold play. We've got 2 confirmed security doors already. That will get me 40 gold. Now, I will lose 20 steps in the process. But that'll be enough to buy one of the 50 cost books. What can I get off of this? Well, I can't draft veranda dowsing rod. That's not an option for me. Okay, we'll do that. The upside is that I have a nice hearty meal waiting for me still. So let's do this. And get... In fact, you're saying Courtyard is insane to me. I can't draft it though. It's storeroom. Okay. What am I gonna need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'm good. I can go in. I just wanted to make sure. Take that. Take that. Okay. That's the real question. Let's have dinner. Wish that I had found boiler room. I can draft. Does this count? This doesn't count, right? It's the key card doors. Basement keys in there. I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm getting observatory. Hold on. Let me do what I came here to do first. Is this the one that... No, wait. Where's my security door? There's another security door. Oh, no. Oh, no. Didn't another one of these have a security door? Or am I just... No, wait. Jim did. Shit. Okay. Let me get this. It was Jim that had the security door. I'm stupid. I could have done that while I was in there. All right, let's get this. Maybe the game will stop hating me so much. Get a key. And rooms with 4 doors more common today. Okay. Well, a little late for that. I'm already in the tail end of my run, but whatever. Cool. Cool, cool. We got the... I don't know if that's how those work, but it's as good an explanation as any as to why the game has been really trolling me lately. Just the one. Yes. Here's the other security door. Okay. All of these 50 books are crazy. Or 40 book. History of Arindia is going to have lore. Will it have answers, though? A new clue, I truly do not know. I've wanted History of Arindia. I've wanted explanations. I'm getting it. Permanently added to the library and available to check out on your next visit. Okay. So, what did I do previously for that? Can I I'm burning steps like crazy, but I really don't care at this point. Oh, I do have, damn it. Ah, man. Couldn't remember what stage I was at with it. Okay, well, I'm gonna get like one more room. Unless I get... I don't have gems anyway. Guest room? Nope, that's the bathroom. Damn. There's something right there. Not doing weight room. That's dark room. Don't care about that. Yeah, furnace, security, archive. We'll do archive. Just see what it is. Screw it. Go in here. Oh no, I have just enough to get one of those drafting strategies, but I can't get back. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. So I'd have to get guest room. I don't even know if there's a point in doing this. Okay. Cool. Love more keys. What do we got? I'm gonna use this dice. Just a rotunda. Can rotate. Is this the upper floor of the... We're gonna use that dice. Damn. I was hoping it'd be guest room. Yeah, I'm not so lucky. Okay. That's gonna go nowhere. Can I go anywhere? No, not really. All right, we'll see what's in here. Just a... Oh, good. More money that I can't spend. Love that. Okay. Call it a day. That was worth it. That was very worth it. The 50 gold play. I did not. I like when I saw it. I was like, when am I ever going to have 50 gold? And then I figure out a way to get 50 gold. I'm getting good at the game. I'm getting pretty good at gaming these systems. Either that or the game's starting to be nicer to me again. We'll see. Maybe this day will play out better. We need a library. I have to see what's in that book. I could have gotten 3. Yeah, I could have gotten 3 books, and I did not, in favor of getting a 50 cost book. So there better be something juicy in there. What do you got for me? Shrine. Let's do shelter. I'm not gonna bother going down, but we'll get the protection. That'll be nice. I'm trying to think through what are the red rooms? Can I see those? Where's my? How do I get into my little room directory? There we go. Does it tell me? Yeah, red rooms. This would be fantastic for protection. This would be great for protection. This would be great for protection. Decent. Don't care. I really don't care about darkroom that much. Darkroom is fine. Like, I'll just avoid it unless I have to. Probably the least of my concerns in terms of rooms. Hallway. It's a solid, just right off the rip room. Get my allowance. Go on through. What do you got? Kitchen, pantry, storeroom. Let's do storeroom. Let's spend a little bit of time and energy here. I don't want to make too many dead ends, but getting some early gems and keys could be very beneficial. I don't want to do reading nook next. Here's why. If I do reading nook, then library is going to try and draft into the storeroom. And that's not going to be... Ooh, that's going to be good. If I go for any sort of bedroom setup at all, that will be good. Let's do West Wing Hall. Don't want to spend my gems yet. Save them for later. Get another gem. Okay, hopes for the day. Number 1, library where I can order the new book I bought. I would love to get the conservatory. This is fine. This is an okay place for this. So I ask for library, I get library. Perfect. Library. Yes. Which also means I'm going to get a rarer... Oh, it got bigger. First edition. Yes. Yes. Bookshop. I don't think I've ever gotten Drafting Studio. Oh. Okay, day 1 was firmly November 7th. I think I have that written down, but I just want to confirm. Okay. Got that down. Does this do anything? Or is this just a... This is a room. I don't know if it necessarily means anything. A bunch of blueprints. Nah, it seems to just be a general asset. There's a couple of those. Great Hall. Partitioning plan for Thursday, December 10th. What day is it? 34. Hey, Google. What is 33 days after November 7th?
It's Wednesday, December 10th, 2025.
So that's today. Hey, Google. Stop. So that's today. Interesting. What's this? Drafting Strategy Volume 1. Comes no surprise that the first color that comes to mind when speaking about blueprints is blue. And while it is true that the architectural plans and designs are found on blue paper, it is not the only color on which floor plans are drafted. In fact, originally, they were not blue at all. Hundreds of years ago, the chemicals used to create floor plans caused coated paper to turn black when exposed to light. This raven hue, perhaps more fitting to the reign of Horus, was decidedly more difficult to affix an architect's revision edits to, and so blue was proposed as an ideal replacement, as it had no political ties to any other realms. Oh. So... Horus is blue? Or Horus is black. Which I have written down already. By the 4th era, all floor plans were being printed on red or on blue paper. Or I said red because it crossed my mind that red rooms are bad, and they are giving the impression that the Red Kingdom is bad. Over the years, the fear of political connotation deferred to innovation and use of colored prints eventually. Became popular with the engineers and architects who use hues as a way of differentiating various types of buildings and rooms. Violet prints, for example, are only used when creating plans for bedroom, while an orange floor plan will immediately inform a contractor that the print contains designs for a hallway. In this issue of Drafting Strategy, we will explore the different features of each type of floor plan and look at the underlying connections that tie each room to its color. I don't want to read every single page of this because it might be stuff we already understand. Bedroom is obviously the heart of the home. A good reason is long days to recharge your batteries. Architects use violet bedroom. It's comforting. Basically, it's saying bedrooms tend to do step-related things. Here's their synergies. very likely to have extra items. Indoor vendor or verger. Green is a wonderful way to bring the outdoors inside. They have gems, often have extra items, synergize with watering can. Have I gotten watering can before? I don't remember ever getting a watering can. Orange passage. Okay, so these are the hallways. They are associated with keys, rarely have extra items, typically have to do with the lockpick kit. Hall pass. I don't remember seeing ever that. Golden trim. These are shops, which, yeah, have to do with gold. Never have extra items that are free. Coupon book, vault, and coin purse. Maybe the hall pass was not a... Was it hall pass? Water? No, those are definitely items. Vault, I think, is just a room. Negative space. Red rooms are daring addition to any home, providing a small element of danger that can excite and thrill. Associated resource, vexation. Rarely have extra items. Tomato soup. Are they willing to take the plunge and draft a red room are often rewarded with unique and striking space that leaves a lasting impression on those who enter. Just like in life, taking risks can be intimidating, but those who dare to venture outside their comfort zone can reap the greatest rewards. Prismatic rooms. You may on rare occasions notice some floor plans that have more than one color in their design. These rooms are unique in that they share all characteristics of each type of room associated. For example, a floor plan with a violet and gold border would be best described as a bedroom shop, while an orange and green one might contain a corridor with greenery and plants. The aquarium is a very useful multicolored floor plan. It supports all of the color-based strategies listed in the volume. For example, it can give you bonus steps for having a nursery as well as being unlocked for having a foyer. You know, I did notice that the maid's chamber had a little bedroom corner, and I just didn't think anything of it. Wait, crazy idea. The circumstances that would lead to this would be insane, so I don't expect to be able to achieve it anytime soon, if at all. There is the prismatic key. I think that's what it's called. The one that's like all rainbowy. What would happen if I use that in the aquarium? Because when you unlock it, it gives you rooms of the color of the room you're currently in. What would happen if I did it in the aquarium? Probably like maid's chamber and other stuff like that. Word from the editor. As we reach the end of this volume of drafting strategy, we hope you found valuable insights and colorful inspiration for the next architectural project. From purple of our dreams to reds of our fears, we believe no ambition or architect is too brave and colorful. At the end of the day, it's just another tool. Okay. I mean, that's nice. It's mostly stuff we already understand, but that's still cool. And this is a room. A very detailed paper model of a safe. I mean, I knew the safe was there. Can I do anything with it? Kind of weird that I can interact with it. In the drafting studio, you will be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your pool. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Okay. What the fuck are these rooms? What? Whenever you draw a dovecote while drafting, you may rotate floor plans. Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. Clock tower. Tomorrow you will start with one key for each clock room you draft today. I kind of want the dove one. Towering loft serving as the home of many feathered locals of Mount Holly. As a devout birdwatcher and amateur ornithologist, Mary had petitioned for her uncle for years for this to be built on the estate. Home to several Sinclair's hunting companions, it can be assumed these friendly hounds have been anxious to meet their new master. Access to Mount Holly's clock tower has always been heavily restricted. Time is sacred, and any tampering of the estate's governing timepiece has never been risked. All of these sound really interesting. I kind of want the dove one. I just want to know how it works. So can I get another one each time I come in? It wouldn't box me out of the others, right? It didn't give the impression that that was a permanent, this is the only solution, or not solution, this is the only option you'll ever be able to take. Gift shop, garage. I'm actually doing okay on keys. I went to gift shop just for the doors. I don't think there's anything in here that I can or want to buy. Reach rank 5 with lunch bucket and half your dinner steps. That'd be nice. Permanent addition to the pool. Don't know what those necessarily do. Swimbird plushie. And I have to get 8 trophies in my trophy room for that one. That's blocked because of library. Super don't love gym, but we'll take it. What is with the gym hating on me? key cards all the damn time. Secret passage. I'm gonna do parlor, actually. Solve my little puzzle game. Gems are in the black box. Gems are not in this box. Both of those being true. Statement on the other two boxes are true. Well, you can't be true. If you're telling the truth, this is literally impossible to be true. Because if those both are true and this is true, then all of them are true. But you have to be a liar. Which means at least one of these is also a liar. Gems are in the black box being a liar would mean it's in that box. Gems are in this box being a liar would mean it's in this box. You're telling the truth, then the gems would be in here. Right? Then they would be in the black box. You're a liar, and you could go either way. This could also, well, both of you aren't allowed to be true by virtue. No, you're a liar. Yeah. Damn, turning myself all around. Both of you are not allowed to be true. The black box being a liar means that has to be the case. One of you is true, though. If you are true, the gems are in the black box. If you are true, the gems are in the blue box. The 50-50 shot. If you are true, the gems are in the black box, which would make this a liar, which would mean the gems are, which can't be true. So you are also a liar. You are telling the truth. The gems are not in this box. You are telling the truth. That means you're a liar, which means the gems are not in the black box, and they're not in this box, which means they are in the blue box. Jesus. Am I right? Yup. Nice. That was convoluted, but we got there. Locked door, what do we get? I got the gems for a reason. We'll do it. Don't love that. Music room, boiler room, pump room. I'll take the keys. Why not live on the edge? Wait, it's that prismatic key! If I get to pull off my insane swimming pool. Not swimming pool. I don't love that. I don't love that. Go here. Any goodies by chance? Oh, I'm sheltered. Forgot about that. Oh, I was sheltered from the gym too. I forgot about that. Am I gonna get to do this? Am I gonna get to do this? Please be locked. What happens? Holy shit, I get to do it. What happens? Oh, it turns gold. Okay. Man, I was expecting something cool. At least we found out. We found out. It turns gold. All right, I don't have the money for this. Damn. It was worth it for the experiment. Little disappointing, but worth it for the experiment. We'll do this. I might be locked in here, though. I wouldn't be shocked if I'm locked in here. Yep. Other one. Nice. Okay. Don't have the gems. Don't have the gems. Guess we're taking a corridor. Upside, corridor is always unlocked, so we're going to be able to do this next room, too. Let's do this, and I'm sheltered from it. No, I'm not Oh my god, aquarium counted. You suck. Boo! I got outplayed. I got outplayed by the game. Fair enough. I thought I was being slick. I forgot that there are times in that particular instance that it works against me. Damn, this is gonna shoot my entire run right in the ding dong. Unless I get super lucky and manage to pull off some like funky bedroom shenanigans. I do have the sleep mask. There's gallery. I could get gallery. We'll play it. We'll play ball. Let's see if we can figure this out. Let's see if we figure this out. Okay. 7-letter word. Actual objective very. What do we have? We have a C, an S. Hold on. A C, an S, a V, a P, and an F. C, S, V, P, S. I'm writing down my options to see if anything like jumps out to me. L, H. L, H. And then we're back to C. Okay. Can I get very in any of these setups? I can get the very in the first 4. Can I do very anywhere else? Are there V's anywhere else? No. Let's go over to this one too and see. Oh yeah, I get gems. I forgot about that. It's gonna be an 8-letter one. D, G, H, L. So, lots of options on both of these. This one I've noticed the following. Fin, infinity, pin, sins, skin. So I don't know if that's a thing, but it could be. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Is there anywhere I can get like I-N, S? So it looks like I-N, no S, but there's an I-N in the first 2. I realize you can't see my notes, but I'm thinking out loud with these. I could do I-N on these. Oh, gotta cycle through. Here we go. I-N. And then this also has an I-N. This has an I, but not an N after it in the next row. Second letter is almost definitely a vowel. I think I've tried this already, but I'm gonna do something stupid because it's a loop on its side. Is it loop side? Because that is something I can spell. I'm doubtful. Because that's not a word. Lopsided is, but... No, okay. But it is an option. The way these are spaced also kind of looks like it's like a 5-letter word, a 1-letter word, and like a 2-letter word. I don't think that's the case. Just spell on. I think that's the only word I can spell. There's a 2-letter word with these. In. So din. Din something. Gin something. I think it would be hin. I don't think lin. In. There's an ION at the end. I'm trying to think of common word endings. This is not necessarily the way that they want me to solve it, but if I can connect some of these letter options with the puzzle theme, I might be able to piece something together. Common word endings. Doesn't mean they have to be using it, but ION, ING. There's a TION and an SION that would both work for this. I don't have ING. I do have ATE. Investigate wouldn't work. No, that won't work. Instigate. None of these ins, like starting with in, would work. What about this one? Let's circle back to this one. We've got the very. That is an option at the beginning. I don't think there's a genu anywhere in here. The U's are only in this position, but there's no N before it. So yeah, Genu, that's a red herring, I'm pretty sure. Very, if I do very, then very, because I got very, it's not variant. Very, I've got ing at the end, but the only place very will work is the beginning. Variate. Is there a th word that is? Varieth. 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 Variuth. Vert. Viral. No. And then it says actual objective. I was going to say maybe sunrise, but we can't spell that because N isn't in the third position. Their rays. Is there a ray? Could do R-A-Y at the end. Like this. Are there any other ways to get ray? It might be the only Y. That's the only Y in the puzzle. So if it's ray, what 4-letter word would I put in front of ray? Peri-ray. That's the carbonated water. Betray. I don't think it's going to be, it could be 2 R's, but it's not going to be 3 R's. Dre. I feel so close, but I don't know if the actual objective thing is a liar. So I'm not getting anything. We'll go back to this one for a few and then we'll leave and come back. Now that I have these written out, I can brainstorm a little bit more. So there's 2 possible places that I can get IN if that is in fact a combination. It is interesting to me that we have so many words that feature IN between fin, skin, pin. If those are pins, they might be nails. Infinity. So what could I do with that? Minimum. No. Mini. Can I do any like min type deal? I think I have an M here. Yeah, mint. Okay, that's not gonna spell anything. Minions. I can get ERD, ARD at the end. I can get ING at the end, ATE. See, all the words I'm thinking of are either too short or too long, like innovate, within, something like that. I don't know, we'll think on it. We'll think on it. Let's explore. Don't have that many steps left. Let's explore a little bit. I'm sorry, sauna? Not the worst. But it would box me in heavily, and I don't want to end with 17 steps. Let's go here. Boiler room, lab. Now we'll take boiler room. We can get to the foundation, and then we can go open these doors. See what these are. Nothing. Entry. I still have never gotten freezer. In all my time here, I've never gotten freezer. Office. Okay, bold play. We're doing this. Get more steps. Sleep mask should kick in. Yep. The flip is this? Greater chance of finding items? Never seen that before. Or wait, maybe I have. It does seem vaguely familiar. I've only seen it like once if I've seen it though. Still don't know what's up with this. But let's try a couple different dates on this while we're here. Let's go 19, what was the 58? When did they dance? Oh, 1952. 1952. No. 1993. No. 12. 10. 10. 12. I don't know why I picked December 12th. I was just trying stuff. Okay. I got nothing. Not right now. There's gotta be some sort of clue that has like Christmas dates or something in it that'll tell me more. Or I need a magnifying glass. Bunk room, bedroom. Dark room. Let's just do this. Get more steps, you know? Front door still has a locked door. If I can get back there, then that's stuff. Considering we're burning 3, just getting back here. I never even bothered to look in the bunk room. There could have been something in there. I want guest room. I don't know if so I guess we're getting... I could have re-rolled. I didn't need to do that. Oh well. What do you got? Security sauna. I don't want sauna yet. Let's redraw. Okay, that'll have food in it. So that is even more stuff. What do you need? Trophy room. Yeah, I'll have dinner. I do not think I'm going to be able to get trophy room. I've still never even seen it, and I think it costs like 3 or 4 gems, so no dice on that front. Damn it! We boxed in. You can go back to the entrance. Unless I can find a key. All right, let's get this front door unlocked, and then... I don't know, unless something jumps out to me about this gallery puzzle. Hallway doors are always unlocked. Well, I don't have a lot of locked hallways, unfortunately. Workshop. You give me the handle. Any cool gadgets I can make? Rabbit's foot sleep mask. No. Rabbit's foot lever. No. Sleep mask lever. No. Okay. Nope. Nothing I can make. Walk-in closet. Billiard room. Bedroom closet. Very narrow chance. There's a key. That will let me proceed. I needed a key. Would you? Oh, I don't like that. Can't get that. Go here. We'll do this one. Higher. I mean, I'm still probably gonna need keys for both of them, but higher likelihood that maybe one of these is unlocked. Like that. Okay, I'm not gonna push my luck anymore. I'm gonna take sauna. That way I just have more steps. It's probably just worth it. Take the gem. Slim chance this is unlocked, which is almost definitely not the case. Yep, figured. Okay. I don't know. We'll end the day. Let's do another day. We've been spinning wheels on puzzles for a bit. I've got them up. I will continue to look and see. That also could be a red herring in and of itself. Very actual objective. It's gonna keep bugging me. It's gonna keep bugging me until I figure it out. All right, we got our sauna extra steps. Starting with a cool 90. Let's see what we can do today. I want to find one of the various rooms. We've added 3 new rooms to the pool. Between the conservatory, that mechanarium, and... oh, there's the watering can. I have gotten this before. I remember getting this. First time you enter a green room, use 1 water to gain 1 gem. Okay. I don't really see it doing a whole lot else, but that maybe it can be combined with something. Maybe we can combine it with something else and get a really cool effect. Bird. Hello, bird. Where are you going? It's kind of weird that there's just one lone bird flying around. I'm suspicious of everything now. Okay. We're gonna go right. We've gone left multiple times. Game keeps hating on me. Let's go right. I'm not worried about the corridor being locked right now. We'll do spare bedroom. Get a little extra money. And then we need a... ooh. Oh, wait. No, we get our book. We get our book. We get our book. Yes. What do you got? What do you... oh, money. Okay. Uncensored. The history of Orindia. Ajera to Eraja. Forward. Orindia was once the name used to designate the realms of the eastern waters. Though the term is no longer employed in the halls of politics, nor commonly known to the average citizen, its memory flickers in the hearts of those who hail from the lands that it once encompassed, and many of the elder generation, in hushed circles, still refer to themselves as Orindians. Yet, we must not let the flame of our history dwindle into obscurity of whispered conversations, nor permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon the name of our land. We must keep alive the embers of our past and preserve them for generations yet to come. 1. Agera. Most historians mark the beginning of the first era, often denoted as Agera, by the ascension of the first king of Orindia, whose name, Oris, would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Oris was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Oris had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Oris, and by the end of the 1st century, the black banners of Orindia could be seen fluttering in every hamlet and hostelry, along every thoroughfare, from Oris all the way to the western banks. A new kingdom was born. How does that line up with my notes so far? First era is Agera, we know that. Oris was the king's name, also name of the township he was crowned in. That stayed the same. He was a merchant, we kept that. Okay. So nothing drastic in that. The second era, it was the 4th king of Orindia who split this vast domain into 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. To the eldest, he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province and heartspring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift and called his new realm Orinda Aries, after the angelic paragon of royalty, Orinda. I think we know that. To the youngest, he bestowed upon him the realm of Archaries, the land of northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse which at the time was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. And to his middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Erasia, the mystical realm of the ancestors, a land steeped in tradition, magic, and the poetry of the old tongue. Decent chance, I don't know if this necessarily will translate, but considering that our rune puzzle thing, the book has the different symbols for the different vibes of the kingdoms, it would make sense then that Erasia would either be poetic or spiritual. It would make sense that Archaries would be tribal or agricultural, maybe even martial. And then Orinda Aries actually probably is spiritual because they're named after the paragon angel or the royalty angel. Probably spiritual. Third era. As the second era drew to a close, the 3 sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their lands and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite those differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. The succeeding generations of their heirs continued that tradition, and the third era was defined by the construction of a vast network of railways that spanned the length and breadth of the land, linking the northern mountains of Archaries to the southern shores of Erasia. This development facilitated travel and commerce between the 3 realms, further strengthening their bond and laying the foundation for the promise of a prosperous and bright future, a promise that would unfortunately, as my readers will soon find, not be kept. We know that Archaries is the mountains. Yeah, the doorbell looking thing right here in the middle. That's Oris, the middle province and heartspread of the kingdom, Orinda Aries. Fourth era. As the kingdom of Orinda Aries entered the 4th era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Desolates III was a king who listened to the voices of all his subjects, from the most influential advisors to the humblest citizen. He was a king who was often seen among the people, eating, drinking, and conversing, a sight that shocked not only the gentry of the court, but the masses as well, who could scarcely believe that they, as peasantry, would ever sup with the crown. Desolates was renowned for the king of the people, and it was therefore a surprise to no one when he made the decision to move the capital from the secluded mountains of Reddington to the public stage of Orris, leaving castle and court behind. The people were overjoyed by this choice, and the city welcomed their king with open arms and great fanfare. Yet not all were swayed so easily. There were those that viewed the king's conduct to be unbecoming of his station, and were wary of how readily he would be persuaded by the tears and tales of common folk. These dissenting voices planted the seeds of discontent, which took root in the lawns and gardens of the nobles of Fen, or, as I have been instructed to say, the grand city of Fen. This is the first chapter I really remember a lot changing, because the first two, pretty straightforward. They made Desolates sound like a jackass. They were like, he was drinking. The king was often seen drinking. Nobody liked it. Nah, he was a good dude. He was a good dude that cared about his people. The era of ruin. After the passing of King Desolates III, the fourth era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died naturally in his old age and surrounded by his people in Orris, far away from the growing unrest among the western city of Fen. I do remember that section because it was really funny because it just said, thankfully the king died, period. The rest was censored. On the very next day, the 6th of October, the self-proclaimed Prince Learson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was bolstered by a surprising number of supporters due to the fact that Desolates IV shared his father's good name but little of his virtues. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiments were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the Fensurrection. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once a center of splendor, were transformed into a battlefield as cries of the innocent echoed through the city's streets, stained in red. Basically, he died. Learson grabbed the throne. And all of these people put him forward. However, Desolates IV was not as virtuous as his father. Learson sounds actually like a solid enough guy. The brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbors. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Together they leveraged their political influence and favor to persuade the nearby realms of Archeries and Nuance to join their cause. However, even with the tide turning in their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years, and saw buried 1 in every 3 men. Prince Learson himself added another number to the casualties. However, even in death he had won. Orris had fallen, and with it the realm. The black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen Fen. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. Okay, wait. Maybe he's not a good dude? I'm confused. Because it sounds like he had supporters, but those supporters could have been the ones that wanted to oust Desolates. But at the same time, they're saying that Desolates didn't share his father's virtues. I don't know whose side we're on right now. The current era. Today, the realms inherited by the 3 Fen-Aries, Arch-Aries, and Araja once again stand united as allies. Though the distance between our peoples has grown, our connection to this land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across our realms serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past. And as those trees continue to grow, so do our hopes for a common future. A future where we are not defined by the colors of the banners that we raise, but by that which connects us. A land that we each call home. For this, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth the greatest empire the world has ever seen. The land of our fathers, of our mothers, and of our children. This land is, after all that has happened, still Orindia. Okay, any other big differences to what we have? Learson declares new on 22-year. Okay, my note taking was pretty neutral to the censorship. So basically, it sounds like, regardless of what side you stand on, this book was written by someone who cares about the history as it was and not whatever is being sold now. So if that's the case, do I have anything in my history notes about... I don't really have any of the ancient history stuff in there. I'll have to dig more into my notes and get those translated. I don't think there was anything too crazy in that, other than just clarifying kind of the political allegiances. I like the idea of hallway doors always being unlocked this early in. That sounds nice. That sounds very nice. I guess we're taking Parlor because I don't have any gems and I don't want to box myself in. What do we got? Gems are in this box. Gems are in a box next to this box. Okay, well, that's either other box. The gems are in the blue box. If you're telling the truth, and you're telling the truth, and this can't be true. So something in this mess is a lie. You can't all be true. If you are telling the truth, that would make this true. And this true. So this has to be a lie. They are not in this box. This could still be true, but then this would be a liar. If this is false, then it would be in that one. You'd be a liar and you would also be a liar. So I think it is in the black box. Pretty sure it's in the black box. We're going with it. Yup. Got it. Let's go. Okay. Commissary Den. I don't like how much I'm kind of snaking around right now. I also don't want to... Running shoes would be nice. Gem wouldn't hurt either. We'll buy a gem. It's just never... I'm going to listen to drafting strategies and take it at its word. I should be trying to keep gems whenever possible. That's just good strategy. Not bedroom. Guess I'll take drawing room. Okay, that's why we buy the gem, so that we can do stuff like that and not be out as much. This is another one of those rooms that just feels too busy to not be hiding something else. Oh my god, okay, now we're redrawing. Nook. Get another library? I don't know if I necessarily want another library, but I can get one. That would go down to foundation. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. We'll do this. As fun as it would be to get another library, I'm not really going to get anything from it. So, no reason. We'll do that. Don't want to get that. Well, it's not the worst place to have it. Screw it. Let's get ourselves some options. Okay, that's a key card door. You're not locked. I want to explore the cloister more. I do want to have a workshop in the pool because I want to see what I can combine like watering can with. Security ain't bad. Security's my best bet. Go this way. I have no gem. I guess this corridor is always unlocked. I have the foyer. Everyone's unlocked. All of them are always unlocked. But I appreciate your enthusiasm. I don't like this. We're gonna get pantry though. I don't want to close myself off too much. Just trying to save steps best I can. Guess we're doing billiard room. Let's do some math real fast. The inevitable behind the bar goodie. What do you got? Silver key. Nifty. I'm tempted to work my way back to workshop. Let's see what we draft. Gift shop. Chapel, no. We'll get the gift shop, but then I'm going to go back. Wait, I have 10 monies. No, wait, I want to save my monies right now. And then I never... Oh, this is a keycard door. Okay. Well then. Look, it's Lena. Hello, Lena. I can't combine these things. And the water doodad is not even an option. Watering can is not even an option for combining. So that's not gonna help me. I guess let's go back to the gift shop. Not the most economical way to spend my steps, but whatever. Ma'am, can I help you? Please? Please sit there. I can't buy the lunchbox. There's no point in me buying the t-shirt right now. I guess I'll take this. I don't think there's gonna be... Oh, there's some money in here at least. Oh, and some keys. I ain't mad about that. I don't think... I can't really progress without a key card though. So I still might be screwed. Oh, we can do the dove thing. Dove coat. Rotate the floor plane. So what does that mean? There's some dig spots. While drafting, you may rotate floor plans. Oh. Oh, wait. Rotate probably is literally... If I go here... Yeah, I need to take chapel if I'm going to do any of this. That didn't... Wait, that didn't let me do anything. Whenever you draw a dove coat while drafting. Oh, I had to do it when I first picked it. Okay. I've got the 15. Let's buy the lunchbox. Why not? We'll get ourselves a lunchbox. This cat is so desperate for attention. Come here. Okay. You're gonna help me solve puzzles. All right. You and me. Conservatory. Damn it, I don't have the gems. Oh my god. Oh my god. I wanted that though. It can be on exterior though. What goodies do you have for me? Key? I don't need keys. Can I open you? 1958. 1955. 1107. That was the start date. No. I said by Thursday. Could it be 1105? 1957. Running out of years. It might be a day thing. But it's hard for me to know. Nothing in here is really screaming out to me. Nothing's screaming out to me which dates to use. Alright, we spend all of our steps now backtracking for 3 rooms in hopes that we get a key card. Now, what do you got? Slim chance, baby. Keycard. Nope. Running shoes are cool if I get a keycard. Nope. Here's my lunchbox. Already reached rank 5. What happens then? So this shows up in here. All right, I think we have to call it a day. I don't know where else I would go. Can't get there. This is key carded. This is, yeah, we just... Game is fighting me today. It is fighting me. It does not want me to explore. Every puzzle that I have, I've been not getting particularly lucky. I've probably made a couple bad calls, but I don't think I've been that terrible in my decision making. If anything, the biggest like waste was just I've spent too long in gallery. But I have to know what it is. I must know. What do we get? We got tomb. Is there anything actually down there that I care to get? I guess there's nothing else that I really care about. We'll open it up. Just in case we want to go down to the basement. We can do it. I'm gonna do parlor. Where are you going? She's gonna try to get my attention from the side again. She wants to be held like an infant, but I don't want to do that because it makes it very hard to get. Oh my god, are you just gonna lay and chill? Are you just gonna chill with me? That would be amazing. Just lay down and kick it. This box is not empty. This box contains gems. Okay, one of you is lying to me. All statements that contain the word gems are false. So if you're telling the truth and you're lying, then this can be true. And that's fine. If you are lying, then this would be true. I'm just gonna go with blue. I don't want to think about it that much. No, okay. Well, you know, we can't win them all. It's hitting a point where I don't want to spend 20 minutes doing a logic puzzle every time. I'm okay with taking the hit every once in a while to reset my difficulty. I don't love any of this. I'm gonna go ahead and do bedroom, because at least then it's not punishing me for exploring this corner. I can just kind of go in here, get whatever it is. Ooh, yes! Then I get the 2 bonus items for putting it on a bedroom. Awesome. Key card, love that. Eye mask, love that too. Amazing. Kind of wish they were all big items, but you know, it replaces, we get the gem. Makes up for the gem that we lost in there. And then we can go here. And don't love any of that. I'll just use the dice immediately. I don't want to. It was not good. Maybe I should have gone with, I should have just taken the archives. I don't know. I'm going to take chapel. I'm not going to bother going into it. We're just going to cross because then we know it's there. I can go in if I need to. Pantry. Holy. Okay. Game is really fighting me today. Hallway. Commissary. What are you doing, game? What are you doing? What is this? What did I do to you? Blood chamber, salt shaker gem. I don't know. I don't care about any of those right now. Servants' quarters. Wouldn't be great yet. Reading nook wouldn't be great yet. We'll do this, get the extra steps from opening it. Because of sleep mask. Wait, nothing for me today? Oh, good. 2 bananas. Wow, I'm getting a lot of steps from that. I got 16 steps. complain about that. Too bad that I've got one door right now I can use. Good thing I have gems. Courtyard probably is the best move. Yup. At least in terms of orientation. Metal detector. I'd love a shovel. What do you got? Security dining room. Do dining room. Get that going. Nice having the lunchbox, because that'll give me a little bit of a step boost as well. Corridor, and that'll hit rank 5, so I get the step boost from that. I'll take West Wing Hall. I need doorways right now. Yep, there's my lunchbox boost. Sure. Passageway library. I do need doorways. Gonna do it. Don't love burning all of my gems, but yeah, speaking of burning all my gems, what is the option in here? Glazed salmon. I need aquarium for that. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Reading nook. Reading nook's not a bad call. We could do that. Get a free key, and then we get library as well. I don't think we have enough for the chest thing yet. Library would loop to passage, though. Which is kind of a waste of library. Because if I do this, I'm assuming library leaves my pool. I don't want library to leave my pool because it can give me rare rooms. I'll use the key. Boiler room. Okay, I'm not fighting for steps, so I don't need guest bedroom right now. Storeroom is probably the smartest bet. Even though I would love to get boiler room and try and get power. I don't have pool, so I can't get pump room. And it's going to be a risky maneuver. Boiler room will be back. I don't have pool right now, so I would be spending a gem as opposed to getting one. Oh, I didn't even see that. That's nice. Now if I can just find something to look at with it. Hey, what do you got for me? There's that key. Observatory with dead end. There, like I said, there's boiler room again. That's not a good place for boiler room, though. Not really a benefit in me getting the basement key. Unless I just want to make a play at room 46 for funsies. Let's just get observatory. Get my bonus for the day. Maybe we'll get something cool. Apples are extra delicious. Get a free diamond and get 3 steps. Okay. Could be worse. Gotta find some apples now. Yeah, I figured. Back to Courtyard. All right, Courtyard, give me something good. Gallery, not because I want to do the puzzles, even though the puzzles are fun. A, it gives me gems. B, it's the only pass through that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, really? What are you doing? What is your game here, game? What is your game? Hey, there's aquarium. It's honestly my best pick too, so I can do this and then manage to find my way. What is your play today, game? What are you doing? East Wing Hall. Have I gotten this before? I've gotten this before, right? Yeah, okay. It's just a really messy one. It's beeping at me for some reason. Oh, because there's $2 on the floor. Okay, that goes to that, which does at least get me through foundation, which apparently I'm gonna need. Security billiard room, boudoir. I want boudoir. Okay, fortunately, I do have a lot of money. I could go buy keys. Patio, guest room, dark room. Honestly, I don't hate patio because that's going to put gems in every room to make sure there's not one in here before I go. And then if I can get conference room, that'll collect them all. So I'm wondering if there's like a jackhammer item or something. I'll go back and buy, I guess. I wonder if there's like a jackhammer item or something to that effect. Probably a fusion of shovel, like maybe shovel and battery. Because in the aquarium, if I were to drain it, I'm just gonna go buy some as well. Just to have that chair. That's the symbol. That's the symbol in the outdoor bunker thing. Oh, you don't even sell? Okay. Never mind. Never mind. That was a waste of steps. If you drain the aquarium, you can see X's on the floor. But I can't break through the conference room. Say conference room, it's 2 doors. Higher likelihood of one of them being open. You spread gems and then you didn't even... Really? Really? I guess I put them in all the green rooms and I only have the one green room, but... kind of hoping for something. Okay, library, dark room. I don't love that. I don't like any of these. Rumpus. All right, Rumpus. Let's do another. Let's do another fortune. Listen, if this day is gonna screw me over, I'm getting info from this day, whether you like it or not. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do another fortune. Let's do it. Last one gave me a lot of clues.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin.
Yeah.
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
Alzara.
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Yes, I do.
Yes. The fog is clearing.
Who is this?
I see a shadow in the doorway. Silent footsteps in the hallways. An unlatched gate you did not open. A missing item you did not take. I see a young boy watched from afar. A young boy who once was brave, but now
Oh, that's creepy as hell.
afraid.
Well, yeah, because you're telling me this.
What you have heard here has been foreseen.
What?
by the great Alzara.
That's it?
Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
How many of those does he have? Who's watching me? Ah, dang. I gotta go back to the entrance. I gotta go check the entrance and the gate. These are all here though. I can't interact with them. I think that was the far gate over there. I'm gonna be so paranoid now. Oh, dang. I didn't mean to do that. Anything else I can do? Not really, because everything's fucking locked. I mean, I can go down to the tomb, but that's not really gonna get me anything. It's just gonna give me more money. Which I can use for what? What's in the... Just why not? I've got the steps. What are you selling? What do you got again? Sledgehammer, jet... Yeah, nothing. Nothing of particular interest. The only thing I can do is try to solve gallery. And I have no ideas on that one. Or I can go downstairs. But there's not going to be anything down there other than money. Let's call it. Huh. That rumpus room has me shook right now. One more day, I think. Let's do one more day. I'm enjoying it. I got nowhere to be, so I don't mind doing a longer run here. Maybe even 2 more days. We'll see how it goes. See what it teases me with. Okay, get my allowance. I don't trust those birds anymore. Speaking of which, I don't trust that bird either. What if it's watching me? What if it's a drone? What if the bird is a drone? What if that bird is a drone? Trading post, root cellar. Yeah, I'm feeling trading post. Left again. All right, game. We've had a rough go the last couple days. But here's to a good start. A right proper start. I'm gonna do parlor. As much as I want to spend the gems on music room, let's get some gems first before we start spending them. We're in rank 1. We're gonna play ball with what the house wants. There's only one true box. The black box contains the gem. The blue box contains the gem. Okay, well, if there's only one true, let's say these both are liars. If you're lying about the black box having it, and you're lying about the blue box having it, then that would mean the white box has it, and you're the true. If this is not true, if this is a liar, well, both of these can't be true. All right? Because if this is a liar, that means there's more than one true box. And they both can't have the gem, so this has to be true. And if this is true, and the other two are false, it's not in the black box, it's not in the blue box, it's in the white box. Yup. Anything over there? Nope. Okay. Okay, house. I shall take the nook. What are the best rooms to get early in? I feel like an early lab is huge. Oh, you're facing the wrong direction. All of you are facing the wrong direction. Man. Let's do hallway. We've got 5 gems, but no keys. Okay, that's very tempting, honestly. I don't have the key for it. Screw it. We've never drafted it. We've never drafted it. Let's go. Hey, there's a rook in here. Gotta remember that. Where's my list of rooms that have chess pieces? Okay, this guy's creepy. What you watching for? One of these lockboxes does have the security code thing, but I need to find that key. We'll just have to keep an eye out. Woo! Sunday, December 13th. Oh, that must be the day, the current day. A big old stack of money here. Okay. That's pretty big. Now we just need to find that safe deposit box key. And we'll really be cooking. Okay, rook in there. This is a pawn. So we have rook and pawn right now. Commissary library. Yeah, we'll take a library this time. We need doors. I don't really care, so we'll just get this again. Just in case. Okay, what do you got for me? I don't like any of these. Conference room is my best bet, though. I don't like this whole, like, edge of my seat. Barely any good doors. Do this. Get our boon for the day. Everything is 50% off while I have $40? Give me a bookshop. Give me a bookshop. Give me a bookshop. I don't want to take chapel because it's going to take my money, but I need doors. I do need doors. Den's not a bad. Yeah, let's get us to foundation and a gem. Okay, what would this be? Bedroom to there, pantry to there. Do pantry, get more money. Oh, that hooks up. Okay. I don't mind that. Yeah, we'll use the key. Ballroom, dining room, dining room. Okay. We're in rank 5, so we get our steps. Let's go north. What about you? Okay, you're open. Kitchen, courtyard. Yeah, courtyard. Just come on, give me the gift shop or the bookstore. I'm trying to remember which ones cost gems. Always unlocked. Another door. And oh, that's rank 7 then. I'm cutting it so close. I don't like this. It's gonna need a key. One of these is gonna want a key. Cellar gives me gems. Cellar is good. I would love a shovel. Smith dark room, billiards room. I'm gonna play it a little silly goofy here. Yeah, that's a security door, and you're gonna be locked, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I played it a little silly goofy and I got punished. Dining room, I need you to have a key for me. Or or a store. Just something that I can open. No! Wait, I knew that too. Man. I have trading post. Lucky Rabbit's Foot, honestly, did not do anything today. That was the most worthless Rabbit's Foot. I guess I can double back and see. Now that I have... Yeah, that's another thing I can trade. Maybe I can trade one of these for a key card. I do have... the metal detector. I don't think I'm going to find anything else, but... Key. No. Okay. Let's go see what I can trade. Anything else in here? I still want to know what to do with the TNT. That's gotta do something. Hey, Rabbit's Foot for a lock. Ooh, yes. That's good. Broken lever for magnifying glass. Battery pack. Or for a key. Metal detector for a silver key. Yes. I want a Rabbit's Foot. Okay. The reason I'm keeping battery pack is for the slim chance that maybe I find a shovel and then I get workshop. Like I said, very slim chance. Okay, I've got 2 doors that I can try and pick the lock on. Hopefully one of them cooperates. Otherwise, I do have a silver key. This is just going to get me something. Yes. Commissary or lab? Let's do commissary. Lab, I don't think. Magnifying glass. No. Sledgehammer. I mean, all of these would be... I guess I'll get a sledgehammer. Just in case I come across a box. The rest of them I just don't think are going to add that much. I'll get a salt. Okay, maybe the Rabbit's Foot did do a little bit more, and I just haven't noticed those items. Metal detector was slacking. Ooh. I don't know if that was the right call. Let's get the gem one. Lab anyway, okay. Any goodies in here at least? Any fun toys for me to play with? No? Okay. Well, let's run an experiment. Maybe I can get keys. Whenever you draft an archived floor plan, which I don't have archives right now. While drafting, if you draw a drawing room, whenever you spend 2 or more gems on a drafting room, all of these suck. I guess I'll do this. Key's not really going to do me a lot, so I guess I'll just get gold in my allowance. And so I'm already cut off from 50% of the house here. There is no going to this whole corner. This is a very strange house layout. And we're silver keying it. Orium green. Gift shop. Okay, at least I could spend my money. At least I could spend my money. Wait, I thought you were on sale. Damn it. Well, I get the swim trunks. Why not? And you're not even logged. Drawing room. My allowance has been raised. Woo! Woo! Everything's coming up me. No, it's not. I lied. Let's just go eat my meal for funsies. Why not? I'm gonna do one more day. I'm not calling it on this one. That was a pretty lackluster run. I did get the swim trunks. I've made 2 massive purchases this session. two really big purchases. Between a 50 gold book and the 40 gold swim trunks. That is a lot. Also, this room has the symbol here for the black water, whatever the hell. All right. Disappointing outcome overall, but we did get swim trunks, which is pretty cool. We got to make use of the sale by buying a sledgehammer. Could have been better, but we at least got to spend the 40 gold that we got from Vault. I would have been really sad if I had to tap out with 40 gold. That would have been a huge waste. Freezer would have been big too. I could have at least transferred that to the next day. Okay. We'll do this day. Bird. Okay. I could schoolhouse it again. Let's try the schoolhouse thing. See what we can do. So, school's in session. We can try to find classrooms. I get $4 for allowance. Let's go. Screw it. Open with library. Big opening. I'm not going to bother reading because I've already read the book. Anything over here? Anything over here? Anything over here? Anything down here? There's the dove thing. Don't have the gems for attic. I'm going to put bookshop in because I do really want to buy some of the cheaper books. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull off another 50. Maybe, but probably not. So I want to try and start banking my money, seeing what I can get. Get that, get that. Okay, nothing else. And then we go here. We'll go ahead and get dining room. Get this. Alrighty. Off to a decent start. Veranda. Yeah, sure. Sure. We'll do it. Sledgehammer. No boxes so far. I really want to find a use for the sledgehammer besides just smashing boxes, because it's been kind of lackluster so far. I do not want to lose my money until I have to. Hopefully this gives me some gems back. What do you got for me? Ooh, yeah, 5 gems. There we go. Worth it. And rooms with 4 door are more common. It always made that sound. Don't like that. I will spend the gems. We're getting that. There goes the foundry. Locked. You're not locked, at least. Okay, there's a classroom. Actually, I'm going to take archive, though. I don't want to burn my gems. Oh my god. 2 keycard doors? This is just... Oh. Okay. 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 I don't want to lose my steps yet. Guess we'll get it out of the way. I'm not happy about it. But I Gotta get it done at some point. That's not entirely true, but... I'm gonna get a little weird with it. Let's see what we get. Archived. Oh, this one. Really much to do out here, but... nice to see the big tree. And the... we got more bird baths? How many bird baths do they have? God damn. These birds are bathing good. Least stinky birds in the world. Okay, I get that we're going for 4-door, but like this is bad. I don't like that. Give me whatever's archived. Ah, dang. I'm picking all the worst rooms. I've literally got nothing but red rooms. Shovel. Okay, I do at least have a lot of dig spots. I don't necessarily know what I stand to gain from that other than maybe some keys, but what do you got? Secret garden key. Okay. Okay. That's fine. I don't dislike. It just, yeah, that was just regular coins. It just looked weird. And some pebbles. Or at least not. Do that. Really? What is up with the game today? I feel like I need to... every single time it's a dead end. The only benefit is that I'm getting the dead ends out of the pool. Every time I draw the hidden one, it's a fucking dead end. Okay, I'm at least making money. Get to the bookshop and buy something. Get another $1. I can rotate this. What happens if I watch this while it's rotating? Does it update, or do I have to leave the map to... oh, it does. Yeah, nice. I don't know why that was so exciting. I had to know. It maid's chamber check. What is with all of the red rooms? Why? We're doing a gem one. Finally got a classroom. Still don't know how to do whatever that is. Screw it. We'll secret garden. Might as well use it. Spread some fruit around. This lever is following me too. We've gotten the lever more in this like one play session than I have the entire rest of the game. Pull the antechamber lever, because why not? Okay. Locked. Yeah, you're at least not locked. I'm gonna do chapel. I'm gonna take the $1 hit. And I'm gonna hope. This is interesting and feels like something I might need to do. Hope that I don't... oh, a banana. Ever have to take that hit again. Okay, we're gonna do this. Go through here. You both are blocking me off. Give it these. Trail. Foundation is completely cut off. A green apple? Okay. Some more digging. 2 more coins. Can I get 1 more? Get a key. Yeah, I'm gonna go spend at least. Let me back from the bookshop, am I? I want to spend this just in case. I don't want to end up not having a way back. We're gonna get volume 5 of drafting strategy, or 4 of drafting strategy rather. What do we get? Don't suck. What did I tell you? Can I have a key? No, I can have $1. Okay. Archives is blocked. Secret Garden is blocked. I can go back to the entrance hall. And I can spend this 8 on the other drafting strategy. Okay. Thankfully, I got Secret Garden. 'Cause otherwise, I'd have been fighting for those steps this whole run. I mean, I'm still kind of fighting for them, but here's another key. What do you got for me? I'm just gonna do this. I don't need more red rooms. I have enough. I have enough. I still have an item. Where? Oh, okay. Oh, another. Ah! And a gem. Stupid. I don't even think I'm going to be able to get anywhere here. Just doing it for fun. I can pick 8. I got 2 keys. We'll use this. That actually was a door. I'm just doing this because why not? There's an item behind it. It's a key. A bunch of stuff. And I know that this is a key. Or a door that needs a key. Reading nook, which has a key. Can't go though. Oh no. What do we got in here? What's this? Oh, greenhouse. Okay. Nothing to do. All right, I'm not taking that out. We're doing one more. One more. I know I've done a lot of runs this session. But I have a day where I don't have a ton to do, so I want to take advantage of it. I want to play some blueprints while I can, and also I'm not satisfied with those, so we're gonna do one more. I know I've said that multiple times, but get over it. It's more blueprints for you. We could start on an even 40 next time. Okay. House. Please. I want a good run. I want something cool to happen. I want a nice, interesting eventful run. I very much appreciate you being willing against all odds to let me purchase these things. Been very exploratory, but not a lot of revelatory. I need tools. Shovel and lockpick kit. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's a good start. 2 items that could prove very beneficial. Let's keep things up that way. All right. Back in here. Hop up in the door. I've had hallway in this slot, I think every run or almost every run today. Let's get a storeroom. Stock up on supplies. Ooh. Chest. I'm gonna take the gamble. Do you have keys? You have a replacement key. Perfect. That's just a free gem and money. That was a risky maneuver. Was it worth it? I don't know. I mean, it ended up being worth it, but it ends up also reinforcing to me that that gamble's worth it, which may not be a good thing in the long run. Early lab could be big. Early lab could be very big. No goodies. I think that was just a fluke with the dowsing rod that gave me all those items on that table. All right, let's get an experiment. It's gonna be like really cool. Draft a hallway from another hallway. Next 3 times you open a locked trunk. I'm gonna do the hallway one just on the off chance that maybe if I can get it to happen once, it immediately pays itself off. I don't love any of those options, but that one at least could potentially pay itself off. Corridor. Let's see if we can get another hallway. I can technically get another hallway. Let's do it. Get a free key. Right? Yeah. I could get a hallway off of this hallway. I don't want to just have a bunch of hallways though. I actually specifically want this. Because I still want to see one of those secret rooms that we got. Really? Really? Big courtyard. So many options. And you elect to give me the ones that I've already seen. Ooh, garage. I can use my swim trunks. And I'm going to use a key on this. Got a key back and another one. What's up with you? What do you got? Drafting studio. Ah, damn it. So I'll take guest bedroom. Do I immediately get those plus 10 or do I have to go in? I guess I have to go in. Every single one of those experiments has the opportunity to pay off now. Every single one of them. What's with all the boxes? Swim trunks. How do I use them? They're there. Can I not? Why can't I swim trunk? Big library. Let's ask for our new drafting book. Let's do volume 4. Also don't know where volume 2 is. I want to do locker room. I've never opened the other lockers. A bunch of these. Every single one of these. 5 of them. You get a free key. Let's open a couple of these, see what they have. 2 apples, okay. Any of you have locks? Keys? Running shoes? Okay. Just kind of in the... Any of these in particular stand out? Or are they all just gambles? There's a lot of lockers in here. Whoa! Note. Okay, the moon. Theorize possible locations. North of the antechamber, which is where it is. Below the foundation. There's a path there. Full house of 45 rooms plus back rooms. Or board? What does that say? Something. Secret door and tomb. Technically, doesn't exist. Red herring. Leaning towards this. Grotto. Fish. What is the grotto? I don't think that's anything I need to take formal notes of, but... I'm going to save one key for later, just in case. Not going to do that yet. Let's see if we can get out of pool. Now that I have the locker room, can I wear my shorts? No. What is the point? What is the point of my lockpick? More keys. I thought that paint roller was something new. It kind of looked like it. But alas, it's not. Okay. That's a security door, but I have the key card, which is nice. Terrace. Pump room. Laundry room. Laundry curtains. Okay, I can't do that, so... Pump room by sheer virtue of... It will let me... Thank you. Finally worked. Boudoir, I guess. Out of gems. You're gonna be locked? Nope. Actually really surprising. We'll take a workshop. That goes to the antechamber. You give me lever. Okay. Can I combine anything? Shovel and lever. That's the only combo, but at once... Maybe I need the battery pack? Where do I typically get the battery pack at? I've gotten it before, but where? What's with all the red rooms, dog? Mechanarium. There's one door for each gear room on your house. I have lab. I have pump room. I have workshop. What would happen if I had more? Wait, what do these do? Where do you go? Oh. Shit. Do all of them work that way? What about you? Okay. Heck you, man. Go over here. Do this one. Showroom, I ain't got no nothing. Take the keys, I guess. Do the other door. No? Okay. What do you got for me? This game really wants to give me red rooms. It's trying really hard. Okay, what do you got? Walk-in closet. Bunk room, reading nook. Reading nook would give me a key. I'm not actually in need of keys right now. I'll take the walk-in. 4 items. I have the gem. Plus, oh, it's a pawn room. Never mind. I'm thinking of Her Majesty's quarters or whatever it is. Car keys. I can open up the trunk of the car. Okay. Not my favorite outcome in the world, but yeah. Go back down here. I want to know what I do with the swim trunks. They're just kind of here. I can't interact with them. Battery. Battery. Can I use it? Can I make a jackhammer? Battery pack plus lever plus shovel in my brain equals jackhammer. Jackhammer! I was right! Yes! Okay, now I need something to jackhammer. Digs deeper, finds better items. It also, almost definitely, lets me explore some of these things that are buried. Okay, game, please. At the very least, if you're gonna think about screwing me over, at least consider giving me a coat check. Please. Please. These give me any keys that got deposited here. I do keep that in mind that locker room did disperse keys. Or give me something to jackhammer. This will connect with entrance hall. It's on a parlor spare room. These are gonna be almost identical, but I can actually get gems from this well, not guaranteed, but most likely. This box is not blue. Well, that's a lie. Every statement with the word blue is false. So far, so true. The black box and the blue box are empty. Okay, so this is a lie. This is undetermined. Every statement. Black box and blue box are empty. If this is true, then this would be a liar. So we'd have liar, liar, truther, and it would be in here. If you're telling the truth, every statement with the word blue is false. This box is blue, or this box is not blue, is a lie, which is false. The black box and the blue box are empty would be false, meaning it's in one of these two. But that doesn't count. I think it's in the white. I'm just going to take the shot. I think it's in the white. Yes. Okay. Because one gave like a 50% chance. I don't like any of these options. I don't need money, so let's just save the steps. I gotta save my keys right now. That's so tempting. This will give me steps, though. I don't need the money. We get that, and then this. Wanted, what? Trophy room? I don't have it. I haven't seen it in the pool all day. It's kind of interesting. All right. This way. Boiler room, no. But that's what we're going to have to take because it still turns right at least. What are my special keys? Secret garden key. Oh, that's not going to work there. Nope. Okay, we're using regular key. Drawing room would be a dead end. So I need to take Nook or pantry. I'll take Nook because that'll give me library as a guaranteed draw, which also is beneficial. Anything on that? Nope. Okay. Library would be good. Less common floor plans. So I mean, I get my, I do get my drafting strategy. Tools of the trade by the editor. Guiding compass, drafting items, glue, grease, and guts, workshop contraptions. Tips and tricks, guide to upgrade discs. Okay. This book was graciously gifted by Simon P. Jones, which is me. Tools of the trade. In the world of drafting, the tools an architect wields are crucial in shaping their visions and bringing their designs to life. The precision, elegance, and functionality of these instruments can have a profound effect on the drafting process and the final outcome of your project. That's why it's very important to choose the right tools to complement your drafting. In this issue of Drafting Strategy, we will dive into the vast realm of inventory, bringing to light the many hidden tools of the trade that can enhance your favorite strategies and elevate your architectural ambitions to unprecedented heights. From the classic compasses and T-squares to the state-of-the-art software upgrades, variety of drafting tools available to architects today is staggering. Not all of these are in here as far as I can tell. I've never seen this. Don't think that. It just looks like a pen, like a ink pen. Okay, what do we got? The guiding compass. Introduction to drafting items. Gems we know about. Stopwatch, a more short-term alternative to paying a gem cost, is utilizing a stopwatch to bypass any gem costs you encounter during a frantic 1-minute drafting dash. Never seen that before. Emerald bracelet? Repellent spray? You're wealthy enough to be able to afford to purchase it from the showroom. This very high-end luxury item removes the gem cost of special floor plans altogether. Oh, that's nice. How expensive is that? But why remove gem costs when you can remove the whole room? Repellent spray can free you of that annoying floor plan for up to a week. So these must be showroom items, I guess. Ivory dice we know, brass compass we know, silver key we know, gear wrench we know, ornate compass. Another luxury item from the showroom and likely the most useful drafting tool on the list. Ornate compass allows you to rotate floor plans as you draft them, allowing you to position doors to your advantage. That's nice too. Craft from the depths of the resourcefulness and innovation. Contraptions are makeshift. Okay. So this is contraption components. There's one that just isn't listed. Battery pack, shovel, metal detector, broken lever, compass, sledgehammer, lockpick. Doesn't tell me which ones I can make though. Upgrade disc. Okay. Total of 16 discs have been issued. I don't know how many I've done. Tooltips. Stringing together adjoining hallways has always been the most straightforward strategy when using a hall pass. Okay, there's the hall pass. Stringing together adjoining hallways has always been the most straightforward strategy when using the hall pass. Drafting floor plans like tunnel and secret passage are an easy way to set up longer chains of hallways. You can adjust the settings in the terminal located in the security to make security doors less common. If you have found a key card, it's worth changing these settings to high, and if you haven't, you may want to set them to low. For the endeavoring gardener, a watering can is a fun... I forgot you can do that with a key card thing. I need to remember to do that more often. You know, you can refill this item with water. All you need to do is find a faucet with running water. Green rooms can only be drafted along the edges of your home, and the secret garden is no exception. You can use this key on any locked door, okay? You come across any fancy ruby socketed candlesticks, you may want to take note in case you find an item that could produce a flame. Okay, so it's the ruby socketed ones. That's good to know. Word from the editor. Tools are cool, but they're only as good as the architect who harnesses their capabilities. As you finish reading this issue of Drafting Strategy, I want you to open up your menu and look at your inventory. Take a moment to look at each item and contemplate the true potential they all hold. The same potential you see there is the same potential that resides within yourself. For it is not the tools themselves that will sculpt the grand sculptures and monuments of tomorrow, but the deft hands and brilliant minds like architects like you. Okay. So the big thing that I got from that was A, remember that you can reset the key card frequency in security, and B, I don't like any of that, but I didn't do it. B, the ruby socketed gem thing. Got some key. Got an apple. There are chests in the entrance. Okay. Any goodies in here? Probably not. Okay. Okay. I'm taking Jim. Do I have a key card? I forget. Yes, I do. Okay. Damn. I'm gonna go down. Probably should have tried the lockpick, but whoopsies. Well, that's not what I was hoping for. I want archive. Or hell, if you're not going to give me the rooms that I want a jackhammer in, then at least dark room, maid's chamber, key, locksmith. No, I don't want these. I don't want these. You think you're slick. I got a key card though. Shit. Okay. Oh. Okay. Did I do anything in here? This was the one, like, I don't know what these do. Service cost 10 will exchange all of your keys with all of your gold at a 1-to-1 rate. Okay, so I could just have like 16 keys. Wash and dry changes all of my keys with all of my gems. All of my gems with all of my gold. Convert my gold into keys, but I'd only get 3 because it costs 10 to do. This costs 5 to do. I get a bunch of gems. Let's do that one. I don't know what else I'm spending the gems on right now, so... Or not gems, gold on. I don't know what else I'm spending the gold on right now, so... Might as well do it. Well, and with that, I think I need to move back to the entrance. And this way, and then this way. Oh yeah, that's right. These are here. We'll see what we find first. Already really pushing your luck there, game. Really pushing your luck. Rabbit's foot, not a... I was hoping that was going to be a dice. Coat check. Okay. What are the ones with the X's? What was in the aquarium? There's a bedroom, but I don't know if the bedroom had an X on the floor. I know that there's archive, and I know that there's patio. I'm no joke gonna go back through one of my videos real quick and see if I can see what rooms are in there. Hold on, let me see if I can find like any point I go into the aquarium. Okay, I found it. It's patio, I think, if I'm to, and then laundry room, which I have. Let's do this. I'm gonna take a chance here. Showroom. I can finally check out showroom. Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. Chronograph. While drafting, you may rewind after drawing new floor plans. You are more likely to draw time tomorrow rooms while drafting. Okay. Emerald bracelet master key. Opens all normal doors? For 80? Is that a permanent thing? Ornate compass, which we learned about, and then Emerald bracelet is 6. Holy cow. How expensive is that? This is 90, 140, 220? Supposed to come up with that type of money. I got some gems in here, the different... That's like the 3 things again. Okay, interesting. Big drawing room just so I have somewhere else I can go. I guess. I'm kind of just spy. Literally, other side of this wall. That's where I need to get to. Coat check. I like that. I like that. Okay, we're gonna go check out laundry room. I should have enough steps to get back here and I can store the jackhammer in the coat check. It was like in front of the machine. Can I not? Can I not? Oh, jackhammer. Filing cabinet key. Is that, no, it's gonna be another. Oh, no. No, it's gonna be another thing. I don't have archives. There's no other rooms. I'm gonna have to pick. Okay. Filing cabinet key, which is gonna go to the archive. That's what it was. That's why filing cabinet must have been marked. Shit. Is there anything I can do? Foundation's completely blocked off again. Nope. Nope, nothing. Okay. Hot take, maybe. I think I actually bank the jackhammer still. I'm gonna lose the filing cabinet key, but keeping jackhammers stored will give me a persistent means of continuing to find that key. So I'm assuming it doesn't move. I'm just gonna have to dig it up again. So, as much as I want to store the key and use it, if I keep jackhammer banked, then next time I can draw jackhammer and then go, like, I won't take it until I know I have a room that will make use of it, you know? What's in here? Bunch of fucking reroll dice. Damn. Damn. I've got one more key. I don't know if I can get up to locker room in time. Just try and make my way up to... I might as well go spend that last key. I have 7 steps left, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll be fine. One of the keys got distributed in here, so we can loot that. Still don't know how to use my swim trunks. Doesn't make any sense. All right, 2 keys to spend in here. I do this one. I don't know. Mathematics worksheet. 6 or 0. What does that mean? Like, I get that it's the same as the thing in the other room. In that, like, mystery Blackwater one. And money. I still don't think I have enough to have bought anything in that extra room, but that kind of sucks. I have so much money right now. Nothing else I can do? Security. No, I mean, I guess I can check the mechanarium and see. I have one more door. I feel like I should have. I guess that counts as a door. So. Yeah. And there we go. Okay, well, no big revelations, but a lot of progress made still. Multiple rooms added to the pool. We got 3 different books, 2 of which we've read. Got the jackhammer, which led to us finding the filing cabinet key. There's a part of me that wants to keep going, but I'm already coming up on 4 hours recorded before I edit this down. Which is going to be a lot to sort through. So I'm going to say that's today's last day. I've already said one more multiple times. Thank you, as always, for watching. You know you'll catch me in the next one. I got to find out what these things do. We've got to keep digging. We're not done yet. I don't know how long this is going to go for. At least, I feel like I have to at least go until I solve the chess puzzle, until I know what's in the filing cabinet, and until I drain reservoir. Those are the big 3 that are still in the back of my head that I got to figure out. I would like to know what's behind that red door in the basement too, but we'll see. But yeah, thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and I will see you then. Peace out. Much love. Bye-bye.